Right, how's it guys? I have just arrived here in the Westville area. I've actually been to this complainant's home a few times. I've caught a spitting cobra here, I've caught 2 black mambas here and a couple others. And he's just called me again to say that he's got a very large snake in his storeroom. I've caught 2 black mambas out of the storeroom in the past. So this will be number 3 if it's a mamba. I'm pretty sure it will be though. You know, due to the fact that I've caught them here before, they know what they look like. And so this is the storeroom. And this is the guy. You saw the snake, eh? Yeah. Okay, can you tell me where in the room, like which side? Right or left? Right at the back. Yeah. Okay, so I asked him to keep an eye. So he's been standing there just to make sure that the snake doesn't escape while I'm on the way. The trick is to first just have a good look around and see if he's not sitting somewhere very obvious. They're normally quite well hidden. I'm just a bit reluctant for you to come in here like right with me until such time as I know exactly where he is, because it's a very small space and it's a very nervous snake, so he could just come darting out somewhere and then we both in the room with it.
The last thing I want to do is get bits into their face.
Yeah. So you can follow me. I'm just looking to see if I can find him. And
do you think he'll just be chilling?
Should be. Sometimes when you come into the room, they see you,
right,
and they start getting a little bit anxious, and then they start cruising around.
Okay.
Other times they can't see you, but they can sense that you're in the room. They can feel vibrations, or they can smell you, or whatever.
Oh wow.
And if they're in a nice secure place where they feel safe, they normally sit there and they don't move. So it could go either way. We're either going to find a mamba that's tucked up, coiled up, happy, sitting quietly, or we're going to catch him when he starts cruising to get away from me. I'm just checking he's nowhere near the doorway first, because I don't want to be deep in the room and the next thing he goes zooting out the doorway. Yeah. Especially with you standing there.
Catching snakes for Jason, guys.
This is always the hair raising part, because you don't know where the blooming thing is.
Yeah, it could be bad.
So you don't know where you're putting your feet or your hands or your face, like really close to where it is.
It could be anywhere.
The last one I caught in this room was up here between these.
Oh, you caught one here before?
Caught 2 here before.
Wow.
In the same room. See, the thing is that these people live right next door to the bush there. And I don't know if you can smell in this room, there's a very strong smell of dassies. The dassies obviously come in here in the evening.
Oh.
And then they go out during the day, but their smell is really strong here. So the mambas are literally coming in here because this is like their KFC or their McDonald's. And it's also a nice, you know, warm room for a snake to chill in. And then he doesn't have to even go anywhere. He can just stay in the room, and every time a dusty comes in here, he can nail it. So when I look behind here, it's not there. That would have been a nice place, but he's not there either. Okay, here he is, guys.
What?
Here he is, he's behind this TV.
You think I can get in there and get a shot or not?
Oh, here we go. You'll probably see his little head sticking out here. If you can see that, he's busy facing us.
Oh wow, I can't see it. I can see it.
Okay, so he's aware of me, so he's a bit nervous now. He's thinking like what he should do next. Obviously I can't catch him until I've moved some of the stuff, so I want to pull some of the stuff out of here. Obviously while I'm doing that, he's going to be a little bit, he's going to be a bit anxious. Okay, let me just try pull this thing out of here.
This thing shoots out on running.
Yeah. He hasn't come out yet. Right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this TV slightly and you should be able to catch a glimpse of him there.
Yeah, I can see it. You can see it, he's moving.
Hello.
Whoa. He's like going in that corner.
Alright, I might need to move the TV so I can get my stick in here. But the trick at this point is just to... Oh, there he goes.
Whoa. There we go, there we go, there we go.
Sorry guys.
That's cool.
Okay.
Whoa, that thing is huge. That's what she's.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa,
Got him
whoa,
safe.
Jason.
Alright. He's pretty cold, so that's why he's not the fastest moving Mamba. He's not super aggressive because he's literally like us.
Wow. Can I get a shot of his face?
Yeah. I just want to blow that fluff out of his mouth.
Wow. It's actually quite beautiful.
They're very cool snakes. They're my absolute favorite. They're the pinnacle.
Wow.
Obviously not my favorite snake to get bitten by,
No, of course.
but it is my favorite snake to
What do
to
you
work
think the
with.
length of this one is?
We'll measure him now properly,
Oh, okay.
but he looks like about a 2 meter,
Whoa.
which is actually a very young snake. He's probably about 3 years old, if that. So there he is. Or he, I'm saying a he, but it might be a she. Let's have a look real quickly.
Will you be able to tell?
Fix it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a girl, but I'll tell you now for sure. The other ones I've been catching have been boys, but that's been over the last like 2 years or so. Yeah, that's a female.
How are you saying?
That's a female. Because the male's tail area over here, you see this is the ventral opening. We call it the cloaca, this little opening here. That's where snakes urinate and they defecate and they also mate through that little opening there. That's called a cloaca. Now, this section of the tail would be a lot more meaty if it was a boy. And when you actually apply some pressure there, you'll actually invert his sex organs. So the fact that nothing's coming out of there when I apply pressure, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Which is a little bit of a problem for these people because we're going into mating season now for black mambas. They mate in June and July. And if there are any males out there, which I'm sure there are, and they're looking for a female to mate with and they follow this one's scent, I mean this one's scent could have come from hundreds of meters and then gone into this room. And if there's any males that pick up on that scent, they'll follow it and they'll end up in this room looking for her. So we'll have to just let the people know to be aware over the next couple of months that there may be a male or 2 or 3 that come looking for this girl. I'm just going to take it to a more level,
You want a flat ground area, okay?
a little bit up here I think.
We're going to follow you, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So we've had another call in Phoenix, am I correct?
there's a call I've got to get to in Phoenix, and people are quite anxious for me to get this Mamba in a bag and come and sort out their snake problem. They've got a green snake that's gone into an office space.
Just to be clear to viewers out there, green snake doesn't automatically mean green mamba.
Yeah, 100%. I think if I get 100 calls for green snakes,
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2 of those will be a green Mamba. The rest are all harmless
Yeah.
bush snakes, Natal green snakes, water snakes.
Yeah. Okay, you swap hands very quickly there. I didn't even notice that.
There's the hand swap, and then put it back into this hand because
Like a snake magician, that's what he is.
this is my dominant head pinning hand. Is my
Head
left hand.
pinning hand. Which is your strong hand? I forgot to even ask you
I'm
that.
right-handed,
Yeah.
so I rely on my right hand to operate the tongs because I got more coordination.
Right.
But when it comes to holding the snake, I obviously use my left. That's where I'm comfortable. See, I've stuck the tail in there. There's my little pinky finger holding it there.
Right.
And then it's just
Abracadabra.
a matter of pulling the snake or the bag inside out over the snake. And then Mambas always give you a little bit of an issue. They want to push their coils out while you're trying to push them in.
Right.
They never want to just go into the bag and make life easy for me.
Just to be certain, yeah, you're still holding the mouth there, am I
I'm
correct?
still holding the mouth. Yep.
Right.
I will not let go of that head until I'm absolutely certain that the snake's whole body is in here, that I've closed the end of the bag
All right.
and put a stick across the bag.
Okay. Oh, it's bulging out. I can see it wants to bulge out there.
Yeah, so they just push coils constantly while you're trying to get them in. So I just want to push that coil a bit further in.
Right.
They're very
Just
strong.
to give you a little bit of leeway there.
Yeah.
Let me call my one. Oh, why he's on the drone at the moment. I would help you, but I'm.
No, it's cool, eh?
You want me to?
I've got the whole opening. Okay, I'm gonna let the head go now.
Are you okay? Let me just step back.
Okay.
Do we have a fang in there? Is there a fang out there?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
And then,
We're almost home free. Almost.
so now I'll just push its body to the very bottom of the bag.
That is such a well thought out move there. I mean, obviously you've done this a few times, so you know how to work this.
A
But
few times.
but that's so cool that you actually thought about the stick pushing it towards the end of the bag, so you don't have to actually worry about
Yeah, getting bitten.
Yeah, biting you. My, well. Are we gonna double bag this, or is it gonna be one bag?
I'll double. It's always nicer to double.
All right. We measured the snake earlier. How long was it?
2.2 meters.
2.2 meters. All right, and we still need bags, by the way. So anybody at home that wants to give us a bite-proof bag, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, they don't have, well, not bite-proof, just thicker material than pillowcases would be good,
Yeah.
and bigger than pillowcases would be good.
Thicker than pillowcases, bigger than pillowcases. That
Would be
we really
great.
need that. Yeah. And also a big shout out to our sponsor, National ITC Consulting, for making this possible, that we can bring out our cameraman, hardworking Riri, Mr. Riri boy. And then we've got our drone cameraman on that end. You can't see him at all, but that's Zakir Narut, and he's also working really hard. So thank you to National ITC Consulting for making this possible, and of course, the Snake Man himself, Jason Arnold. Where are we heading to now? We're going to Phoenix.
I'm gonna go to Phoenix now, yeah.
Okay, all right. So we will see you in Phoenix, and we're bagging this, and we're going to release it somewhere as well. Somewhere
We can,
safe.
yeah, we can take it somewhere nice and safe
Yeah,
and release it,
Okay.
if you want to do that.
yeah, we'd love to do that.
Cool.
All right, DUC audience, we will see you soon. And be sure to check out on Google. If you type in Black Mamba on Google, you're going to find all the articles about Jason Arnold, recent catch. If you missed that video, check it out. It's below, and you'll be able to check it out live as we caught the snake. Another one live as well. I'm just a bit late.
Cool.
Any final words, Jason?
Just be prepared. It's Mamba season now. We don't have much snake activity as a whole in winter.
Yeah.
But the Mambas are very active. So just be
Aren't
careful.
We, aren't we heading into the winter times, the colder team?
Yeah, that's the thing. Most of the snakes settle down and you don't see much activity from them, but the Mambas come out to mate. So it's their active time.
So they wait for...
Yeah, they wait for the winter.
Everybody else is going into hibernation and relaxation.
Yeah.
And these mambas are like, okay, this is my time.
Green Mambas now in May and June, and black Mambas June and July.
Okay, so the most dangerous snakes in South Africa are currently out and
Mating
about.
season, trying to make more of each other. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Catching Snakes with Jason is proudly brought to you by National ITC Consulting, specializing in ITC clearance and debt review removal.
Dala